second in Riyadh, second in Adelaide. Will he end today doused in champagne in Hong Kong?
Absolutely. Yep.
Jerry Folks, you may have the best job in the world today.
It's never a bad job. This is a 6-iron for Rahm, off all things considered a very, very clean line. Slight, tiny chance it could be a jumper, but I doubt it.
Quite a long way back there.
Come on, Wayne.
Yeah, it was, and that is hanging out to the left edge. There is some slope, as Suhan mentioned. Yeah, lengthy one here for Rahm. Obviously uphill the first 2/3 and then flattens out speed-wise, swinging right the entire way. Just trying to dial in speed here. There's something just a little different about his mannerism starting the day. There's a calmness to him. The intensity that we normally see, which will build during the round, is it's not quite as evident. But like I said, it'll build. It's almost like he just has convinced himself it's one of those days nothing's going to get to him. Very good touch.
I feel like there's more than 2 a help in, so just under 130. Yep.
They're on 3/4.
Love it.
Rahm plays in meters as
Any
we all
room behind
know.
it, those you guys?
A solid 6, almost 7.
Okay.
And this is what we even caught a few of his after-shot comments earlier in this tournament. He's having trouble getting him started on line with the short irons.
Three of a kind there, almost.
Yep. Jesus, now I'm dropping everything.
Now Rahm.
And he's had 2 really good looks at what the putt does from this general area. Knows it's just outside the left and maybe not quite as fast as it looks based on the other 2 putts. See what he sets up for here. Likely just that tiny fade. Looks like it's moving a little right.
Thought it was off the right.
It all depends on the bounce there for Jon Rahm.
Back down the fairway, and Jon Rahm will be first to play.
2 or 3. Two, 3. Yeah, that front right corner is 189, so I love that.
3-1
Yep.
and the LIV logo.
Exactly.
Return to turns.
That's right.
Now we're good.
You got it. Okay, nice and quiet, please. Thank you.
Yeah, all things considered here, this is an excellent lie. Ball slightly below his feet, going with 5-iron. What was the signal from Adam? Aiming for the right front corner and trying to turn it a little. Not easy when the ball's below your feet. to turn it. Like very aggressively if that gets there.
Oh, wow. What a wonderful swing. That's a much better shot than it looks.
Thank you.
Off that cut stance. Hit a magnificent shot.
And Rahm for eagle. Just a little, about halfway there, there's a tiniest little kind of knoll in the green that's going to throw it right. In general, it goes a little bit right the whole way, but that'll kind of accentuate it halfway there. Maybe a touch downhill, not much. This is, all things factored in, a pretty good look at eagle.
He may well have had that a little firmer.
I thought we were going to see the first statement of Jon Rahm today, David.
Yeah. It's a birdie, though.
First birdie of the day for Jon Rahm, who joins Harold Varner on 18 under. Still out the double teapot. That's how close it was.
It's almost a full Colin Montgomery there.
That's how close it was to eagle.
I still like the left-hand side of the fairway better to give yourself an angle, Jerry.
Yeah, and a better view of the bottom of the flagstick. You won't see the hole, but you get more of the view of what you're playing toward. Yeah, but that's not required unless you're in the the right couple of yards of the fairway. You're still going to have a shot. You're going to know a number. You're going to trust it. They're highly trained professionals. I can't believe that the fairway hit percentage is only 98.2. Somebody actually missed this.
Somebody missed that fairway.
Let's
yeah.
find him. Who would that be?
Sand wedge, so just a chippy one.
I mean, just want to be like,
Kick right again.
I think there's
Again,
on
kick
the
right.
angle.
Now this one a little downhill for John, but not scary at all. Very straight looking putt. He hit it dead straight. Did he hit it? Yeah.
Sure did. That was perfect from Jon Rahm, and that is a statement. He's level with Harold on 19 under.
You're right, Arlo. This looks like a half foot in the door to me. You know for certain that he's going to be there for the majority of the day, Jon Rahm. No doubt.
And Jon Rahm going with 7-iron, trying to get it all the way back to that back right hole location. That'd be a big one, but I think this club definitely takes out long. Oh, that was a good quality strike. Really good looking shot in the air.
Right at it.
Oh, wow.
Just a hair shy.
And Jon Rahm with an opportunity here to put his foot down.
Yeah, up a pretty sizable slope here, though. This one's slow, and it's moving right.
Get in the hole.
Had it,
Just
had it
an
again.
ounce more. Yeah.
Now, he might be intense, but he always stays very polite.
Sure, right.
Yes.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll play just right to left. Okay.
He does, and he gets the whole game. He's one of the players that never minds being mic'd up. He understands this is an entertainment industry. And it's occasionally has cost him with some colorful language, but it works for me.
He just loves to compete. Absolutely, that's what he's built for. That is tattooed,
Mainly
dead
across
straight.
I mean, slightly into, but not much.
Just a pitching wedge.
Trying to bring it from the right.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Well, time to make a statement here again for Jon Rahm, but he did step away an extra time. He always steps away once after he goes through his routine, but he stepped away an extra time. Convincing himself what he sees should move a little bit left, not much.
His hands will slip down the grip, just like that. He takes it away. Seriously?
Yeah, that's very surprising.
Yeah, it frames very nicely by those trees. It's a gorgeous hole. With this club, that right bunker through the fairway, not in play at 330 yards, especially with the breeze in from the left, as Adam told him, although it just died with the nearby banners going completely down.
Oh, what a shot, Jon.
Exactly what he wanted.
That sounded flush.
TV tower, run out.
That looks promising in the air. Just try the hole.
Okay.
He's doing nothing wrong, apart from
Play a little bit into it.
leaving a couple short in the jaws.
Yeah.
Oh, he is indeed. Yeah, this is going to require perfect speed.
Is to put some daylight between himself and his rivals, and he does. Jon Rahm leads by 2. Is this the day that the drought ends?
Well, he got a good idea from Thomas Dietrich that it really turns at the end and took advantage of it. That's what great players do.
Well, Rahm going with 7-iron. Just a guessing game on the light breeze right now. It's from the left. Should be plenty of club, but my goodness, it's on a perfect line.
Shot.
It kind of bounced high, but it didn't bounce real forward. I was looking at it through the laser.
Another really good swing.
6 behind it, 5 behind it.
You know, Harold's putt was on the exact opposite side of the hole from Rahm's. And he saw that it was trying to work what would be to John's left from this angle, but I'm not sure this one does it. Downgrade though, so it will not get eaten up late as it dies.
What a read. And what a putt.
Jon Rahm has simply had enough of second place, and he's seizing control here in Hong Kong. It's a lead of 3, and he's putting beautifully. Well, he called the putter the MVP, didn't he? He's 62 in round 2. And he's enjoying it on the greens here on Championship Sunday when it really matters.
Jon Rahm took the 5-wood out of the bag this week and put in the 2-iron, as Adam Hayes told me, primarily for this tee shot. He said without there being some wind into it, though, it might still be too much. Doesn't want to have to turn this over to hit the fairway, so he wants to make sure max distance is still short of that right fairway bunker. Yeah, that actually had a little baby draw on it. Just not missing golf shots right now.
No, he is not.
And that was 5-iron out of John. It's hanging to the right edge.
One for you.
He just didn't quite turn that over.
Here's Rahm at 9.
A pretty basic bunker shot here. Slide uphill lie. Needs a spin.
Beautifully played. Just snuck out a foot or so longer than he would have wanted.
Well, this could be a hugely significant moment here, Jerry.
Yeah, of course it could. But I mentioned it on the very first hole, and it's evident all the way here through the entire front nine. Jon Rahm just has this peacefulness about him, this quiet confidence, no sense of trying too hard, which you assume someone who's had such a hard time getting over the finish line would do. But even as he said, you know, so often his Sunday finishes have been coming from behind. It's a whole different game when you're tied at the top, and he is distancing himself.
Oh,
He missed that early.
Yeah, that was a shove. Just a layup for Jon off the 10th tee.
now Jon Rahm with his second shot into the 10th.
Gap wedge trying to keep it from spinning back too much.
Really good effort.
Our scoring computer, David, has Jon Rahm an 84.4% chance of winning here. That's the litany of second place finishes, including both events so far this season. Sorry, Jerry.
No, that's okay. Rahmbo's staying aggressive here with driver. That fairway gets a lot smaller with the driver, especially if you hit it up the left.
He's setting up for that hard fade.
I think the only reason why he's hitting driver, that even if he misses the fairway
Well, time
with
on
the
this hole.
flag being at the back, you can run it up the green. But that one is right on the fairway for Jon Rahm.
Yeah, when you hit it like that, it's okay to be aggressive.
Exactly.
He is swinging as good as he has swung in a long time right now. Huge tee shot here out of Jon. Just a gap wedge. Pretty flat lie. Well, that one started on line. Flying.
Rahm for birdie.
Yeah, not much to it. Maybe straight, maybe inside right. These are ones in this position Jon Rahm does not miss. Wow.
You got him, Jerry.
Well, he's determined to keep it interesting.
That's extremely surprising, fellas.
Jon is going with gap wedge. Has to get all of this. And that was the first emotion we have seen out of him all day long after missing the short one back there.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah, he typically shakes it off quickly. That's pretty good. That'll be up the hill. Jon Rahm. Well, with the two-shot lead, it just makes it that much more difficult to be aggressive, but Really could have got that one to the hole.
You know, after the little outburst on 11, he had every reason to do what we've seen before, and his passion showed when that putt didn't drop at 12, because it could have just as easily fallen. But it's almost like he just had a little brief chat with himself, said, no, not today. I'm not doing that today. An intentional heightened composure, if you will.
Him and that weld on the left.
Tell you what, 187 ball speed looks a little bit of anger to me.
Yeah, that was smoked. 4-iron for Jon. Pretty flat lie. Oh boy.
Boy, be the number.
Oh boy.
Come on.
That's some flushed iron
Swing it,
shot.
didn't touch it. It kind of died, didn't it? Great swing, though.
Probably the best swing he's made today.
Rahm for eagle, through a little valley, up a slope, turning a little right.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that was a very good effort, but he didn't want the one he has left.
No, 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 no.
After a couple of, misses that would unnerve even the best player. Not an easy tap in.
Rahm keeps his nose in front. He leads by 1 with 5 holes remaining.
Jon Rahm with 3 wood, same club Thomas Dietrich just hit to the right side of the fairway, but in the fairway. Just turning it over slightly to the left kind of corner of the fairway. Depends on the carry. Oh, yeah, that was nice.
Absolutely perfect. And just misses a sandy divot as well. Here's Rahm.
Just a 3/4 lob wedge. Excellent lie. Just narrowly missed a divot, but a good lie.
Excellent shot. His rhythm has been good today. Sometimes he can get a little quick with that short shot backswing. Well, that was just perfect there. Holding the club face nice and square through the shot. A real chance here. Put his foot on the gas.
Yeah, great chance here. Just turning a little right, slightly up a tiny slope from here. His caddy Adam Hayes knows that Thomas Pieters got it to 20, but he also saw him hit his second shot on 15 from about 120 yards from the tee that Suan was telling you about.
Good putt.
It's a birdie for Rahm. It could be a bogey for Pieters. And a big sequence for the Spaniard.
The bit stick is out, Jerry.
Yeah, Arlo said it early in the show. He's tired of second place. This proves it. You do not have to do this. You can lay up, make an easy 4, maybe a chance at 3 with another quality iron shot. But he is leaving nothing in the bag today.
You need a clean strike to make sure that you get it over the burn.
Yeah, just don't fan it. That is just demolished.
Just powdered. That's a great swing.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's good, eh? Perfect. Just get it out there.
Should be. This is actually a gap wedge for Rahm. One more club than what Harold hit, and Rahm loves doing that, hitting these nice and soft with a kind of a back hole location. You don't want something zipping back, so it'll land with a little less spin. Similar line, cutting a bit.
Wow, that's another great shot.
Get away.
The control of the distance.
I know.
That was absolutely textbook from Jon Rahm, taking a little bit of yardage off of this wedge.
Inside left, gently uphill, not much.
Surely the long wait is about to end. Rahm reigns supreme in Hong Kong. He leads by 4.
Sticking to the game plan.
Yeah.
And it's not necessary here, but he is playing with a purpose today.
Yeah, he's got his foot in the gas, Jerry.
He does. I mean, it's a pleasure to watch, and it's nearly flawless golf. Of course, every player in the field can feel like they left a few out here on these greens, and he has. But tee to green, I mean, it is just a clinic.
Went hard at this too.
Same line, eh? Right edge. So yeah, and I'm left.
It's a bit close to this pin now, Jerry.
Hold still, please. Thank you.
Yeah, but with that breeze in and this past palm fairway, you can rip the cover off. John spins it more than most guys. This is a lob wedge.
He sure made sure that I was pitching over the hole. Beautiful shot by Jon Rahm. Putting a nail in the coffin.
For a 4th birdie in a row at the most opportune time for Jon Rahm.
Took a quick look at the leaderboard when he got up to the green. It wasn't on the proper page. But I'm pretty sure he knows. This is in his grasp. But what a statement he has made today. Almost playing with, I mean, dare I say, an air of invincibility from the very get-go.
He knows it. The clenched fist says it all. Rahm is rampant here in Hong Kong. 4 straight birdies, and he may even inspire Legion 13 to an unlikely victory in the team competition.
No, it's just swirling around in here. Just wait for, it's got a little bit of help and a touch of left to right in it. Okay? Stock's perfect.
Well, I'm glad he didn't pull out driver here.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Left side of the fairway.
With a 5-shot lead, it's easy just to let your mind wander.
All right, buddy. Hit your number there, bub.
He will focus on every shot from here to the house.
Yeah, that mind has not wandered today. It's had one goal in mind, and he's accomplishing it. Well, you know that firsthand, and we're all just glad you're safe in here. And a lot of guys owe that to Jon Rahm. Said yesterday, felt like it was my duty to help when I knew I could.
He said initially the focus was getting them out of there, not necessarily playing in the tournament. The first
Oh, yes.
issue was getting them away from that area. Fine effort by Jon Rahm. It's a procession.
What a back nine. What a back nine, Arlo. Take command, shoot 7 under when you have to do it. Takes a lot of quality.
Well, there's some pretty stiff competition for that as well, Jerry.
Yeah, there is. But he has really, I mean,
Good.
hardly missed a golf shot.
Should be it.
And particularly over the last
we
few
go.
holes, you know, if you put it in
All right.
context, it's been a superb performance.
Toughest tee shot on the course, even though he is just hitting his 2-iron and it's back into the breeze. But he just needs to find dry land in bounds and he's fine. He wants more than that. He wants to rope another one right down the middle. That's going to be left rough and needs to get lucky. That's turning.
Oh, I heard a little bit of tarmac. Or maybe that shrine. That's gone left.
Oh, they're looking left.
Yeah, there's no guarantee this is getting to the fairway out of that lie with the trees overhead, but he's going to advance it really close to it. Yeah.
Okay, crisis averted.
You could tell that there was a bit of anxiousness in that walk to that ball.
Actually, a heck of a shot from here. Up through a window in the canopy.
Just going with a little pitching wedge off that downhill lie. He's going to definitely be taking some off it.
That'll do it.
Okay.
Not quite the grandstand finish. It was always a case of when. The run of second places is history. He's a winner by nature. And Jon Rahm rules the roost in Hong Kong.
Boy.
Yeah, it's good one to get off your back, right?
Thank God.
Good job, man.
And the relief is palpable.
25. Now you
Good play today, man. Yes.
Johnny.
And Spain continue to reign in Hong Kong. Jerry, all yours.
Standing here with a very, I don't know, relieved? Does relieved work in this sense?
That is the exact word that we use. Very relieved. Very, very relieved. Just happy that I could enjoy the walk down 18. I made it a little bit more sour for myself, but going down 17, knowing that it was pretty much wrapped up, it was just an enjoyable feeling. Probably why I missed a few shots coming down the stretch, but just happy it's over in that sense.
It seemed like, and I made the point on the air, that you carried yourself with a little bit of a quiet confidence, say almost a heightened internal sense of purpose. Was the internal dialogue different today than maybe what we've seen in the past?
No, compared to Adelaide, I would say I came in with a mindset of just trying to be more committed to each shot. I think I was a little tentative on that day and be aggressive, and that's why, you know, on that back nine, once I made that putt on 13, my mindset was to birdie them all coming in, and even Adam said it after birdie in 15. You know, played really good all day. Even though he shot 6 under, what could have been with quite a few short putts missed and an errant tee shot on 18, right? It was incredible. But yeah, I just tried to stay very patient and committed to each shot, and knowing that I was doing everything right and things were going to happen. I think that was a theme pretty much every round this week. There was always a stretch of 5 holes where it's easy to think you're leaving a couple out there, and then once one putt goes in, I get going and rifle off about 3 or 4 in a row. So just glad it happened again today.
Through all your great play and your seasons out here, we've heard from your team repeatedly that we haven't seen the best of Jon Rahm yet. Are we getting close to that?
It's funny enough, I wish you could have seen my driving exhibition on the first round range warm-up. I walked off to that third tee with no clue how I was going to hit it off the tee, and somehow managed to keep it in play, and each day got a little bit better. I was not comfortable whatsoever. There was a lot going on this week, and I think there was still a little bit of tension in me on that first day. But each day, I have a friend of mine, his name is David Novak. He says each day get better, and each day got a little bit better. And today, coming down the stretch, those swings on 13 on, 13 through 16 were absolutely perfect swings. And I think of those holes is pretty much peak Jon Rahm that we can see. So can it get better? I hope so, but I've been playing pretty good golf.
Well, you put all the noise aside, you played with a purpose. Congratulations, you got it done.
Thank you very much.
Guys.